The fluid seeping out the back of this cow's heel is undoubtedly a bad sign, but what you can see right now isn't half as bad as it ends up looking. This is the Hoof GP.
Hello, welcome to the Hoof GP. This cow's come in and she looked like she wasn't walking well on both front feet. Kev's just trimmed her front left foot and there's nothing wrong with it, but there's definitely something wrong with this front right foot.
Straight away, obviously, I can see I just touched her and she's actually pulled forward slightly. But you can see all this fluid dribbling out the back of her heel here, and this is obviously a lot larger than this outer claw. This is the medial claw. Medial just means towards the middle or medium or middle line of the cow, and this is the lateral, meaning outer. That white stuff you can see there is pith. That you can see that is the hoof horn just naturally shedding away. People used to think that was a bad sign. It's actually a really good sign that these hooves are drying out and the environment they're in isn't too wet. This looks really, really sore. Right. This is going to be a delicate trim.
Although I really don't want to use the grinder here because the vibrations will be going through this foot and hurting her because of the inflammation, it is the quickest way to deal with this foot. We need to flatten it off. We need to reduce the size of this inner claw, take down the toe length and model out both claws as quickly as we can so that this cow isn't in the crush for any longer than she absolutely needs to be.
Right, knife time. There must be a lot of noise in the background today from birds. I did ask them to shut up before we started the camera, but they refused. Right, I actually don't know what's going to happen here. There could genuinely be a fountain of pus. Maybe nothing will happen, maybe it'll just be a double sole. I say just a double sole, it's clearly a very serious problem because every time I touch this foot, she is pulling away. I do know, or I'm fairly certain, all of this is going to need to come away. But like I said, there could be a huge cavity in here, there might not be. I'm not sure if I want there to be or what. I just want it to be a nice, neat trim and get as much of the pain and pressure away from her as possible. We're trying out these new knives just now, and to be honest, right now I'm not very comfortable with them. I'll just lift up and round. All of this is going to come away. It just stinks. Normally I don't notice the smell, but this really does smell bad. I've got a feeling there's a lot more to this than meets the eye. Right now it doesn't look too bad, but she's just in a lot of pain, so I'm thinking this can't be the full extent of this problem. Could be wrong though, could be wrong. Oh, this little point here is starting to show me that there could be an issue right in there, and that this might just be a kind of false double sole. A false double sole. That's a new one. Just get the edge of my knife under this flap. You can see again this translucent horn lets me know that this goes much further down. Oh, you can see it going away. Oh, okay. This is why it's so sore. There is a cavity in there. Look, you can see it just at the tip of my knife, right up in there, and it probably comes all the way down from here. And actually, yeah, it's loose up here too. You can see the skin rippling. Well, it's not skin actually, it's a periopal horn. Really soft, flexible, pliable hoof horn. It's soft and flexible and pliable because this is the part of the hoof horn that catches or is like suspension basically. Dampening, sorry. Every time a cow stands, every time a cow's foot lands, this is what absorbs the blow. The weird thing is that it could be safe to take huge chunks off here. On a normal cow's foot, it definitely wouldn't be. On this foot, it could be the case that I can take everything away, but like I said, we don't deal with coulds or we think or anything like that. We need to be certain. getting there. Like, these holes are opening up. Just take away this, because now I know that that cavity extends further back the way. Look at that. Look. I'm actually going to use the hook of my knife here. It'll be nice and sharp because this is a brand new knife. These hooks are really difficult to sharpen, so only really on a new knife you can use them. On old knives, they blunten up, and there is ways of sharpening them, but it's so difficult and time consuming that we just get a new knife. Right, I'm going to try to peel back this bit here. This could go wrong. You can see there's dermatitis in behind this. Actually, these holes do connect up. Still need to take tiny little slithers, though, because it's soft and pliable hoof horn. If I slip by putting too much pressure... Oh, you're okay. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. If I slip when I'm trying to put too much pressure on, it'll just literally slice through loads of hoof horn that I really don't want to be slicing through. Right, this is really, really hard. I'm kind of struggling with it a little bit, to be honest. So I'm going to get the grinder and I'm going to reduce the size of this piece of hoof horn here. Remember, this is a really, really tough part of the hoof horn. And yeah, I might make a mistake if I don't use the grinder. So I'm just trying to remove fractions of millimeters from this outer wall horn as gradually and as carefully as I possibly can. It may sound silly to say using the grinder is safer, but I can stop anytime I want. With a knife, once you make a cut, you're committed. Just peel away these edges. Again, this cavity actually goes further into here. Look at the state of this. This is a messy trim, isn't it? I thought it might be a nice, neat one. And it all came away in just a few big swipes of the knife. But no matter how much experience you've got, you never fully know what's going to be underneath the hoof horn. I guess that's why I kind of like this vocation or job, because every day is different, every foot is different, every problem is different. It's definitely not a one-size-fits-all kind of job, is it? Oh, this is starting to look good. This is when you think, yes, I'm getting there, right, I know what I can do, I can see translucent horn, and then bang, you make a mistake, and there's mess everywhere. That is this little bit. I'm actually going to get my fingers and pull away, because then I can see, oh yeah, I can see what is detached to the core of the foot and what is not. Using my knife alone, I would be kind of guessing, and I'd be scared to make a cut. Look at that. This is... you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. The reason it's so sore is because there's dermatitis underneath all of this. Look at that. You see, I genuinely thought that was the case, but couldn't swipe into it because I wasn't totally sure. Again, I'll just keep pulling it away. Oh look, this is definitely quite a lot worse. All of this is detached as well. Oh, yeah, there's dermatitis attacking the core of this foot, and that is what is causing, like, even that is coming out there, like, finally. That will give proper relief. Still detached hoof. You're okay, you're okay. Still detached hoof horn there, and again it's all in behind here, this fluid coming out. Get this hook of my knife in there. Oh, come on. You're alright, you're alright. Trouble is, I'm fighting against her because she's wanting to move because it is so sore. But at the same time, I can't help her if I don't take away these little fragments of hoof horn. Right. You can see, if we look at the edge here, ignoring all of this fluid, if we look at the edge here, you can see through it, meaning that I haven't got rid of everything that I need to yet.
I'm just preparing this outer claw, ready for Kev to stick this block in place. Just like that.
This is all covered in dermatitis, which is why I'm covering it in this green spray. It'll penetrate into the heart of the dermatitis, killing it from the inside outwards. And this salicylic will completely dehydrate and kill the outer layers of hoof horn that are growing, allowing new, fresh, natural and good hoof horn to form underneath it.
This started off as an incredibly sore foot, and what we found completely explained it. I've said this time and time again, but just imagine walking around on a foot like that, and then imagine the relief having a block attached to your other foot must give you. It must be fantastic to now be able to walk around on this concrete with your sore foot elevated off the ground and all of the pressure from your weight above being put down through that block. It can seem like you're alright. I'm not leaving her in the cuss willy nilly, by the way, I'm waiting on the block drying. But it can seem like we just throw a block on it, it's just a block. And we forget what that can actually do for a cow. These blocks literally can save cows' lives. That sounds like it's over contrived and over thought out, but it is definitely the truth. And even if it doesn't save the cow's life, the pain relief it's given for the cow while it's in place is huge. Clearly she's still in pain, but you can actually see she starts to speed up almost straight away, understanding that the block is taking the pain away from that. She's still sore though, isn't it? She's unsure what's happening and it's stinging because that product's in place. Over the next couple of hours, in the next day or two, she will be much more comfortable. Thanks for watching the Hoof GP, folks. See you next time.